There is going to be a new playthrough starting January 1st, yeah. You're new. I don't think I encountered you. At least I haven't today. Good Heartbreaker. Get Zealot. Mine. Where am I going? I'm going up there. I mean, right now I'm just concerned with exploring the area. Getting the whole map uncovered. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way winter's changing. It's just the weather. The weather's the only thing changing. Okay, this just connects with here, so I have to go... Let's see what they want me to do. Part of me feels like we're not gonna get monster mounts. We still could, maybe. Maybe in the upper echelons, but the more I play this game, like, we're like just over 20 hours in. But... oh, you're new. The penguins. I'm starting to lose hope that we're gonna get, like, monster travel, or monster mounting. Like, a fast traversal option. Starting to lose hope the more I play the game, which, I mean, it would be a little disappointing, because a monsters game, I feel like you would want monster mounts, especially if it was Dragon Quest XI handing. And Dragon Quest XI wasn't even a monster collector, it was just a classic Dragon Quest game. I mean, this is a classic Dragon Quest game in somewhat of the same vein, except that your monsters fight, not your characters. I don't know, for a monsters game, I feel like it's it'd be such a cool thing to have monster mounts. Like, riding a saber cat would be so cool. Like, that's just, like, that's the whole motif. I feel like if you were making a monster collector, you should have monster mounts. Even Treasures had the monster talents. You missed that much? Yeah, we're like a little over 20 hours in the game. I'm guessing, I feel like we're halfway through the main story. Give or take. The way the game's progression system works was like, hey, they gave me areas one by one, some story stuff happened, they gave me one middle echelon, and then after that, they gave me all the other middle echelons, and I feel like there's gonna be 3 echelons per area, so like, if like I'm understanding the pace of the game correctly, and if I just know, then it feels like we're like halfway through the main story. But of course, this is a monsters game, so you can like, you can play for however long you want. You can get a lot of content out of this, and also, I don't know if there's post-game. There might be post-game for this game. I honestly feel like I'll be playing this game for a good long while. To be honest, even if we finish the main story sooner than I think we'll be playing this game for a while. It'll definitely bleed into the new year. I already have snowmanglers. There's one monster we haven't seen. No. No! Don't do this. I'm letting you live. Let me do you this favor. I do love the cold wind blowing in this area. It's super cool. I love the weather effects, and the weather effects in the seasons are really cool. Adds variety to the areas. Excuse me, pardon me. Maybe Zoom is the only fast travel? I mean, Zoom is fast travel, but, like, no, I'm talking about, like, fast traversal option. Like, something like, see, like, all you can do is run. Like, I'm not even running. I'm, like, kind of sprinting. Like, Sorrow kind of does a little sprint, but it's not super fast. I'm talking about like just a way to get around the areas faster. Zoom is nice, but it's not really what I want. It's not really something that's gonna scratch the itch. Zoom is good for fast traveling, but it's not good for getting around areas faster. It's not so much that Sorrow is slow, but I just feel, again, it's a monster collector. I feel like monster mounts would be so cool. This feels like the perfect game to have monster mounts. Also, considering that Dragon Quest 8 you can ride the Saber Cat, and in 11 you can mount a lot of monsters. So, that's also why it would disappoint me. Because Dragon Quest has done monster mounts before.
So hot! It's like walking through a furnace.
Good to see you, camaradas.
Hello, Fuego. Goodness, though. It's sweltering here. Roasting, even.
The Sepulchre of Flame lies deep inside, and waiting within, Ash himself. The lava blocking the path disappeared not long ago, and the temple can now be reached.
So that's what that bully Bernie was up to in the lower echelon.
Ash attempts to summon the legendary bird of the Inferno with his ritual, the Ifrian Eagle. It is a divine creature with the power of immortality. We cannot let him fall into the hands of the diabolic Brimstone Boys. To the Sepulchre, muchachos. We shall scout ahead. You two bring up the rear.
Oh, we fought the Brimstone Dragon last time, so I wonder if we're going to see the other Brimstone brothers or whatever. I think they mentioned them. Everything here has been encountered. Oh my word. You know what? Actually, I should go to heal while I'm here. There's no new monsters to fight. I've seen them all before. I mean, we'll still do some fights just so I'm not roaming around all the time, but still. I was hoping for at least like 1 or 2 new monsters to encounter.
Zoom!
Also, we gotta level up my Koro enemy because I'm gonna use the Koro enemy. I love the Koro enemy from Dragon Quest 11. Yeah, exactly, like the bicycle, like Pokemon having bikes. That's exactly what I want, something like that. Again, Dragon Quest has done mounts before. Wait, what the heck? This isn't where I wanted to go. Zealot's Chamber.
Zoom!
Dragon Quest has done mounts before because in 8 you can ride the Saber Cat, and in 11 you can ride a bunch of monsters, which help you traverse the dungeons. So like they've done it before, which is also why I feel like they should do it. And treasures. Treasures has monsters have like the talents and treasures you can get around with. So like again, it would disappoint me because I know Dragon Quest has done it, and to not do it for a monsters game to me is kind of a miss. But I guess we'll see. They could do it at the very end. Maybe post game or something, I don't know. Die. My monster team is literally too strong. It's actually really sad how busted my team is. Overall, this game has really surprised me. I was like hoping it would be a fun time. I was like, yeah, it should be a good time, but like it's surpassed my expectations. This is like the first game in a while that's actually surpassed my expectations. Like I didn't really have too much expectation of it. I was just like, yeah, I hope it's a fun time. But it has surpassed my expectations. Games have either always met my expectations or they've never met those expectations. Very rarely do they surpass them. This is one of the few games that does surpass them, which is a good thing. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would be. Not that I was not going to enjoy it. I was like, yeah, I'll probably enjoy it. I went in with an open mind, but I wasn't like as hyped as I am for like Rebirth or something, for example. Not even close. The game has been really fun. So I'd say Square Enix hit it out of the park with this one. Especially after Treasures was like kind of meh. Sepulchre of Flame. Any new monsters here? Nope. Also, the dungeon designs. I really like the dungeon designs. They don't have, like, much puzzles going on, but they look really nice and look really cool. I mean, that just bleeds into the area environment, to be honest. I like the, environments in general. When we get to the boss, I'll probably actually take command of the monsters. I just don't see the point of doing it now, when they're just bodying everything. I'll actually, like, play the game when we get to the boss, though. Ring of Vigor. We hardly get accessories in this game. Bum, 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 bum. Darkman, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I know Zero will bleed into next year. Yeah, I mean, everything will. I don't think I'm going to finish any of the games I'm doing. Lunar, I'm going to make it very close. I don't think I'll finish Lunar, but I'll make it really close. I want to get most of Lunar done, which I think I'll get most of it. I think I'll be, like, maybe 1 or 2 streams short of finishing it before January 1st, which is fine by me. I just want to kind of get most of it done so I can focus on the other game I'm starting. But I should more or less have most of it done. Break. Mini medal. Still don't remember where you exchanged mini medals. Did we ever get introduced to that? If we did, I definitely forgot where it is. Is that a Booga? I want to fight this thing because I hate Booga. I can go here. Nice. Would have never guessed. Bum, bum, ba, 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 bum. You know what I learned about this game that I actually didn't realize? Is I don't think there's any original tracks, like music. Because I think, I was talking about, like, the boss theme, right? The boss theme or the arena theme, and someone was telling me, someone left a comment saying, like, oh, this is actually not original to Dark Prince. It was apparently in... These are apparently the remixes... Apparently they're music from the Dragon Quest Monsters Joker's games, but also they're remixes from Joker 3, which I obviously didn't realize because I didn't play the Joker games. So that made me realize, like, wow, does Dark Prince have any original music? And apparently the answer is no, at least so far. It either reuses music from Dragon Quest 4, the renditions from Heroes 2, or it reuses apparently the Joker games music. And that's what really, like, gets me thinking, like, Dragon Quest really needs an updated soundtrack. Which I'm sure everyone is thinking. I'm sure everyone who plays the games is like, yeah, the music gets really repetitive and stuff. Like, Dragon Quest 11 especially, like, 80% of the soundtrack is reused. Like, I've never been playing a game and thought, like, it could use better music. Hardly ever have I been playing a game and been thinking about that. Like, the music doesn't, like, suck or anything. But it is, like, it goes on my mind, like, yeah, what if Dragon Quest had better music? And especially, like, because again, 11, 80% of it is, like, reused. And these are, like, the same renditions from, like, the Heroes games and stuff. Okay. Anything I can make? I would want to make? Ooh, Frostburn. Let's make a Frostburn. Yeah, that's been going on my mind. Because the arrangements are from Heroes 2, and some of them are in 11. And apparently some of the music from the Joker is from the Joker game, which I didn't realize, obviously, because why would I? I still hold to it that the boss theme in this game and the I really like the boss theme and I really like the arena boss theme. The arena themes and the boss theme in this game, which are apparently from Joker 3, the remixes are from Joker 3, are really good. I still hold to that statement where they're actually like the best battle themes in Dragon Quest, but apparently they're not original to this game, which is interesting to say the least. Only played one other Dragon Quest game, it was Joker. Recognize a ton of these songs from years ago? 10 years ago? Yeah. Again, Dragon Quest music doesn't like suck. It's not like so bad that it makes my ears bleed. It's not terrible, it's just like meh. There's very little like hitters in it. It's also not the type of music I want to listen to when I'm not playing the games. Like, sure, there's some music where I'm like, sure, there's times where I'm like, hey, I like this track that's playing, but it's not so good that I want to, like, go out of my way to listen to it, you know? Like, I've never, like, if a music track sounds, like, good in the moment, it just sounds good, what the heck, Cyber Slime, I'm not giving up my Metal Slime Knight, no thank you. Like, it sounds good, sure, but it doesn't, like, it's kind of like a sound good in the moment kind of thing. Like, it sounds good sometimes, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to, like, go out of my way to hear this on my own time or something. As opposed to, like, Tales of games, or, like, Trails, or Ease music. Or even Wild Arms, especially. Especially Wild Arms. So that's my opinion on Dragon Quest's music, where people say it sucks. I wouldn't go so far as to say it sucks, but it's just, it needs a glow up. It's, like, the weakest part of Dragon Quest as a whole. Luca Prawn. This thing looks like Crabrawler. Not the face, but the concept is like Crabrawler. Sorry about this.
Come again.
Zoom!
Give me a second, chat. I have to really quickly text someone. Alright. Where's the stupid teleporter? Oh, right, no, it's in here, and then you go to the teleporter. Olivia, welcome to stream.